Good afternoon, gentlemen of the press. It is an honor to address you today as we prepare for an unprecedented event, the 72-hour interview marathon, a bold initiative that reflects the enduring power of journalism to inform, educate, and drive societal progress. I'm happy a journalist is taking this up as part of activities lined up to commemorate this year's World Press Freedom Day. This initiative for us is more than a showcase of endurance. It is a platform to amplify the voice of the media across the globe on issues that matter deeply to all of us. Press freedom, the enhancement of media practices, and the resilience of journalists remain the core of what we do and what we represent. Press freedom is not a privilege. It is a fundamental pillar of democracy, and protecting this freedom is our collective responsibility as journalists, policymakers, and citizens of the world. Today, no doubt, journalists face challenges ranging from censorship, harassment, and intimidation to outright threat to lives. These challenges not only undermine our ability to report the truth, but also to awaken the democratic structures that hold government accountable. Through this 72-hour interview marathon, we aim to spotlight these issues and advocate for stronger protection for journalists in every corner of the world, particularly the Federal Capital Territory. Press freedom must be non-negotiable in every society that aspires for justice, accountability, and equality. The media landscape is evolving, no doubt. Technology has opened new frontiers for storytelling, access to information, and engagement with audiences. Yet, it also presents challenges: the spread of misinformation, the weaponization of fake news, and the erosion of public trust in the media. As journalists, we must embrace innovation while holding firmly to the ethical standards that define our profession. Also, this marathon will serve as a call to action for stakeholders to invest in media enhancement initiatives globally. Journalism is as demanding. It is also rewarding, yet many journalists continue to face and work under harsh conditions without adequate pay, safety, or job security. And if we are to continue holding the powerful accountable, we must advocate for better welfare for journalists in the FCT. It is my hope that this event will draw attention to the need for fair compensation, adequate training, and professional safety for all media practitioners in the FCT. I believe that this marathon is also a celebration of the global community of journalists. So for 72 hours, our member will engage in meaningful conversations with thought leaders, policy influencers, and the public. So topics will range from governance and human rights to climate change, education, issues that cut across borders and unify our shared humanity. So let this also serve as a moment of introspection and growth for the media. We must work hard to earn trust, listen to diverse voices, and tell stories that inspire change. Gentlemen of the press, as the first female chairperson of the NUJ FCT, I am particularly inspired by the promise of this event. For me, it is an opportunity to break barriers, redefine narratives, and leave a legacy for future generations to come, particularly journalists. We invite members of the NUJ FCT to be active participants in this historic initiative. As an interviewer, or you're a member of our noble cause profession, as an audience, your contribution matters a lot. Together, we can use the power of the media to bring about freer, more informed, and more equitable world. Thank you for your presence. Let the 72-hour interview marathon mark a turning point for the media landscape and the society at large, particularly the Nigeria Union of Journalists, FCT. So long live press freedom, long live Nigeria Union of Journalists, FCT Council. Thank you very much, gentlemen of the press. I'll yield the floor to the person we are looking forward to use this platform to see how he can reach out to influencers and also media practitioners and speak. An
essential role in promoting transparency, challenging power and giving voice to the voiceless. Despite the increasing threat to press freedom across the world, including censorship, harassment and violence against journalists, journalists continue to carry out their mission with courage and integrity. As misinformation spreads and trust in the institution wavers, professional journalism remains a vital defense against disinformation and manipulation. This press release underscores a call to protect press freedom, invest in quality journalism, stop the harassment of journalists, and recognize the indispensable role of journalists in fostering open societies. Democracies flourish when the press is free, ethical, and empowered. As the world reflects on the vital role journalists play in upholding democratic values, Livinus Chibike Victor, I am proud to announce a historic Guinness World Record attempt for the longest interviewing marathon, scheduled to take place from the 17th to 20th of April 2025 at the Harrow Park Golf Club off Ahmedu Bello Way behind Abia House, Central Business District, Abuja. The record attempt aims to highlight the enduring impact of journalism in a democratic society, a profession that continues to educate, empower, and hold those in power accountable. In an age where truth is often under a siege, this initiative seeks to draw attention to the essential need for a free, ethical, and fearless press. Democracy is impossible without an informed public, and journalists are the ones who make that possible. The attempt is not just about setting a world record. It's about celebrating the truth, integrity, and the powerful role journalism plays in building and sustaining open societies. The Guinness World Record attempt features a series of activities designed to engage the public, celebrate press freedom, and honor the sacrifices made by journalists around the world. Members of the public, media professionals, and civic leaders are invited to witness and support this event as it unfolds for over 3 inspiring days. Thank you all, and God bless.
The marathon is marking a turning point in the history of the Nigerian Union of Journalists, and it is time for the stakeholders, civil society, and the Nigerians at large to support the young man, Mr. Chibuike, because the media space and civic space is becoming toxic, hostile, and suffocating on a daily basis. And the freedom, the safety of journalists is not negotiable. So there is need for the media to continue to advance for the press freedom. And this is the way he is doing his own, and we need to support him because we are the fourth estate of the realm, and we are holding government accountable to the people. Because if democracy is all about transparency, accountability, there is need for us to hold them accountable, and there is need for us to do our work. Thank you very much.
The young man for embarking on a very important marathon, a marathon that is a turning point for journalists not only in FCT but across the globe. We must begin to amplify issues that bother journalists across the globe. And one of these issues is press freedom. As we prepare to commemorate the Press Freedom Day, of course, we should amplify, we should come up with coordinated activities that will enable us to amplify the issue of press freedom so that policymakers will know that it's no longer business as usual. And as the young man said while he was giving his speech, the marathon is not for marathon's sake. It is a way to press for press freedom, to ensure that journalists carry out their duty fearlessly. It is therefore a thing of pride for the Nigerian Union of Journalists, particularly FCT Council, that a journalist from this council is embarking on such a marathon. What the young man is our collective support as we approach the day he wants to begin the marathon. There is need for us as the journalists to help him amplify this project. Let us connect to the bloggers to ensure that whenever, from today, if you open your Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, let us make this an agenda before the press freedom. From today, up to the day we are going to mark the press freedom. Let us make it an agenda for Nigerians in such a way that any social media you open, what you see is 72 hours marathon interview. And it is by so doing that we amplify the issue of press freedom in Nigeria. I therefore want to commend the young man, and on behalf of the chairman of the FCT Council, the council is fully in support of you to ensure that you mark this Guinness World Record. Thank you very much.
Of the press, it is an honor to address you today